Hello everyone and welcome back to this video, and in this video I'll be showing you how to download the Farming Simulator 22 into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. So the steps are pretty simple, and the way you're going to download this game, Farming Simulator 22, into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices will work exactly the same, and the steps will be executed in the exact same way. There's no difference at all. So don't panic if you're seeing me use an iPhone in this video, that does not matter. Like I just said, the steps are exactly the same, which means the way I'll be executing them on my screen will be the exact same way they will be executed on your phone, despite the fact either it is Android or iOS device. So just watch this video till the end and follow the steps I'll be showing you later in this video strictly in order to get this game downloaded into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get this game downloaded pretty easily. And that is how simple it really is. And there is no need for jailbreaking or rooting over here. It's that simple, like I said, as I'll be showing you it will be. And halfway through the video, I'll be deleting this game from my phone so that we can go through the steps together, and by the end of this video, I'll have downloaded this game again, which means I'll be going through the downloading process steps together with you guys to make it easier for you guys to understand, so that you guys can execute those steps efficiently when you're doing it individually and independently. And the steps don't differ for Android and iOS devices, except for one point where Android users just have to skip one step. And for that, I'm here to tell you when and where to do so do not worry about that either. And if you notice, one more thing is that although the smoothness of a game depends and varies with the type of phone you're using, I'm using an iPhone, which is a good phone, but apart from that, the smoothness and the graphics of the game really depends on how the game has been developed. And as you can see, the Farming Simulator 22 is running absolutely smoothly, and the graphics are just crazy, which means that this game has been developed tremendously, incredibly, and some good efforts have been made in making this game. And normally when you play simulators, they lag a lot when you accelerate something or decelerate or reverse, change gears, turn or the camera around, and the camera cuts, they lag a lot. But you can see on my screen that this simulator is absolutely smooth and doesn't even lag at all. This is the Farming Simulator 22. The graphics, the detailing, the coloring, the entire experience is pretty good. There's no ads popping up to ruin your gameplay. And as promised with you guys, I'll be deleting this game right now. The icon is underneath the wallet icon, and I'll be just clicking and holding it in order to kick it out of my phone. And that is how simple it is going to be. So let me just hold it so that I can just tell this bad boy to kindly leave my phone and vacate the storage so that we can go through the steps together. So just a second, and let me hold him. There we go. And what I'll be doing is that I'll be deleting it. So it's going to be pretty simple. And certainly be worrying about how will you guys delete it. Definitely I'm just deleting it so that we can move on to the steps. So first things first, you have to locate and open the settings of your phone, which will be pretty simple and easy. And step number one is that you have to go to your general settings above Control Center. Right guys, and make sure you go to background app refresh underneath the iPhone storage and ensure it is on Wi-Fi and cellular data. Now this is step number one, which is only for iOS devices, and this is where Android users skip step number one. If you're an Android user, you'll have to skip to step number two because there's no background app refresh in Android devices. So this is where the steps differ, as I was mentioning in the earlier parts of this video. Step number two is for both Android and iOS devices, in which you have to go down to your battery settings and make sure that the low power mod on your iOS devices and your power saving or battery saving mods on your Android devices have been turned off. Right guys. So this is step number two, which is for both Android and iOS devices, in which you have to ensure that your power saving mods are off. Once you've made these two adjustments within the settings of your phone, simply hit open the browser, and into the search engine bar of that particular browser, you have to type this in pretty carefully and correctly, and that is appsky.club. Right guys, appsky.club, and you'll have to click search, and a list of modded games and apps will appear right in front of you this way. And this list contains a lot of crazy things along with their respective ratings and compatibilities. So that is absolutely insane and crazy. And look at that, whichever one you want to find, you can like sort of look for it and download it, because this contains a lot of crazy things and you might get lost in this list. And there you go, just found the Farming Simulator 22 by coincidence, and it is compatible for both Android and iOS devices. Click here on the download now button to start the processes, which is called as the injection process, which will take up to like a few seconds in most cases. However, in some cases, depending on your internet connection speed, it may take up to a minute or two. However, that is only if your internet connection speed is slow. Other than that, you're going to be absolutely fine. Other than that, there's no need for jailbreaking or rooting over here. It's as simple and straightforward as I'm showing you it is, like I just said. And as soon as the injection process finishes, You'll be asked to complete this one last easy step, in which you have to complete 2 offers from the list below and follow the instructions to complete the injection process. Now, I'm being offered a wide range of offers over here, out of which I have to complete 2 indefinitely. I'll be completing 2 easy to follow the offers, and my first one is going to be a pretty easy one, as well as my second one. And my first one is going to be, let me look, it is going to be the Norton Secure. We have to install it and run it for 30 seconds. Now, these apps are downloaded from the official Apple Store or the Play Store. In case you're using an Android device, they're 100% safe to use. And although they've instructed me to run it for 30 seconds, I will run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side. And I would recommend you guys to do the same as well. However, you might not notice it over here because the video has been fast forwarded to make it short. And remember, there is once you've completed your offer number 1, you may go on to complete your offer number 2 by closing the first app and all that. And in my case, again, it's going to be another easy one. It is going to be the Zynga Poker. I have to install it and run it for 30 seconds. Now again, I will run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side. And remember, once your contents have been downloading, like whatever you're downloading, an app or a game or whatever it is, once it has been downloaded, you may delete these extra apps to optimize your storage if you have storage issues, because these apps are just downloaded to complete the ingestion process. And once whatever you're downloading has been downloaded, you may delete these extra apps to solve and encounter your storage problems. And once you've completed both your offers, simply close everything and return to your homepage, and you'll notice that your game, the Farming Simulator 22, will have been downloaded just the way it has been downloaded over here for me in these 2 simple steps. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you next time, definitely with another cool video, with another cool modded version or an app. Until then, enjoy Farming Simulator 22, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.